76.2% of seniors actually own their home outright. That's a ton of equity for them.
Oh, sure. Today I'm joined with Heather Brooks, and Heather and I are going to be talking about attracting home buyers and home sellers from the senior market.
So this niche is something that not a lot of agents work or know much about. However, it's exploding. Statistically, not a lot of seniors want to move. They want to age in place. 76.2% of seniors actually own their home outright. That's a ton of equity for them.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So you have that portion of equity. 45% of our houses here in America have been built between 1900 and 1945. So you can imagine the homes are getting older as well. Now, you also look at our population and the senior demographics, and you have centenarians that have doubled over the last 10 years, meaning you're living a lot longer. You have all of those baby boomers by 2035 that will outnumber those under the age of 19. That's for the first time in US history. That's in 2035.
13 years from now, the old people will outnumber the young people.
Correct. What happens with our nation's housing supply? Less than 6% of our nation's housing supply can actually accommodate somebody with a mobility issue. That means that if you, your mother, your grandmother, and uncle fall in that home, statistically, they probably won't be able to stay in that home unless you make a modification to that home to make it safe to live in. You need to modify your home or you're going to have to end up moving. Seniors are also, they're on a fixed budget. So if something goes wrong, insurance companies and certain things are not going to cover, so it's going to come out of pocket. So we as real estate agents can come in and help older homeowners buy and sell, because these homeowners have owned their homes for 30, 40, 50 years. They've had their kids in it. They've had all this history in it. There's a lot of feeling pent up in selling that home. They know that they can't physically live there safely, but it's very difficult.
They're often emotionally attached to it because they raised their families there.
And then you've got a lot of stuff packed in there. So you keep it, but then all their money's in it. Just because we're living longer doesn't mean that we can afford it. Retirement is supposed to be at 65 or 75, yet we're living to 100. Now look at our housing units and looking at all of us that are living in it. We want to live safely, but we want to live independently and not take that away. And this is why senior homeowners are both the buy and the sell, because in order to help them sell, you're going to have to help them buy at the same time.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell icon.
Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you how to target and locate senior homeowners.
There we go. How do we get business?
It's so easy. It's the best thing ever. So I would either go to your title rep. You can go to your MLS. If you are to go into any of these mailing programs and you were to specifically ask for homeowners that have owned their homes over 30 plus years, ask your title rep. It's very easy for them to pull this information. You will be surprised at how many homeowners that have owned their home for 25 years, 30, 40, 50, whatever your time frame is. So that 30-year mark, I start to market. And like I said, it's not a three-touch market. You want to continuously just keep a marketing going. I would do one newsletter a month. And in that newsletter, I would put, they like freebies, but because you are a community expert, you're going to learn. There's a free senior community event for Mahjong or pickleball or whatever the senior thing is. And you're going to put that in your newsletter. It doesn't cost you anything. You're just getting the word out there. And then you're going to put in a little piece of advice. Maybe you've partnered up with somebody. So you have to remember, when you're marketing to them, you market with freebies and you market with other things. You market with really good content and information in the senior sector, whether it be medical. Getting that information out there so people are like, wow, that is really cool. You seem like a community expert in the senior demographics.